Hey guys, Pablo here, and welcome to another brand new video in which we're going to take a look at a new project that's called Octane. So in this video, we're going to learn how this project works, what benefits do the people, get from this project, what their token name is, and all the other information about this project. So we're going to cover the basic information in this one to see what kind of project this is. But anything I say in this video about this project is not going to be an investment or a financial advice. So you have to keep that in mind whenever you invest in basically any project that I review. So with this being said, we're going to get right into the project. Now, I'm just going to briefly explain how this whole project works. It is based on the concept of limit orders. So how the limit orders actually work is limit orders is not a new concept, and it's not a concept that this project actually is giving. This actually has redefined the limit orders in a way that they have made them more rewarding. Limit orders is basically that you place a limit on buy or sell. For example, if we take their example, they're using the example of a cake. What exactly this limit orders does is that you can place a limit. You can place like a limit on any price on a given specific time. That, let's say, if we're talking about Bitcoin, you place a limit order on buy that currently is on $60,000, but when it drops to $50,000, it will automatically buy this amount of Bitcoin, the amount that you actually have provided. In example of the cake token, which they have actually, the Octane Finance actually have chosen the example of cake to explain this whole concept, is basically, for example, currently the price, for instance, and hypothetically, because currently the price is like $18, but hypothetically, let's say if the price of the cake is $25, but you have seen from some forecast that is going to drop to $20 or like even below that. So you place a limit order on buy at $20 with 10,000 BUSD. So what's going to happen is currently the price is $25 per token, per cake token. But when it drops to $20 per cake, it will automatically buy 500 cake token for 10,000 BUSD. And this is how this whole thing actually, the limit orders actually work. And the same goes for selling, that it when it reaches a certain point, a certain price, or it goes higher from that point, it will sell the amount of tokens that you actually have provided. So this is how this whole concept actually works. Now, how does the Octane Finance have redefined this whole concept to make it more rewarding? Is basically they're actually explaining it right here. Octane smart contract then takes the order value 10,000 USD and send it to Venus Vault, where this amount actually is sent, which the amount that you're actually going to use to buy the token. Let's say 10% APY. So what basically happens is that not only in here you get the option to use the feature of limit orders, but you make an APY, because in a sense, for example, if you're they're saying that for example, if it takes 3 months for the price to drop from $25 to $20, and that's when you buy it, you get to make a profit with a certain amount of APY, a certain amount of interest rate from this, so that the amount that you actually have provided, in this case $10,000, they're not just locked, they're not just like stuck there, but you're making reward out of it. So after 3 months, when the price has dropped from $25 to $20, you buy the token for like 10,000 BUSD. You also get an APY and an interest of $246 from there. So in this sense, the user gets 500 cake for $20 per token, plus they get $246 worth of Octane token, which is their native token. They get that in the form of Octane tokens. And this is how this whole thing actually works. Now they've used the example of buy, and that's what I've used, but the same thing applies on the sales too. So this is how this whole thing actually works, which I think is really interesting. They have actually made this because This concept itself is rewarding, and that's why people use this, but they have redefined it to make it even more rewarding. They're saying it's the most powerful decentralized limit orders on the Binance Smart Chain, and what makes this really amazing is that it's scalable, it's secure, and it's open. Their protocol is basically open and it's well established. They're explaining how does this work. So first you create select token pair side limit price and place your order, and basically that's all you need to do. Your order assets are lent both before and after your order is filled to get you the best trade. While you sleep peacefully, highly incentivized executors fill your limit order once all necessary conditions are met. Cancel, you can stop your order anytime you want, no worries, you get to keep your assets earning. How awesome is that? So these are the features that makes this really amazing and trustworthy. So you can take more information about it. There's information about the token sale that I'm actually going to open to read about it, and you can get see their articles that are being published on Business Insider, Bitcoinist, Bloomberg, and on Yahoo Money. So all are really popular platforms, and this was the information about their token sale, which was the days from 17 September to 21st September, and these are the launch pad dates. That's now over, so we don't really need to take a look at that right here. Now this is basically their, I would say, dashboard, the app. It's on the beta stage, beta testing, so it's not completely done. It's currently under development, so you have to make sure that you take a look at it, use it on your own risk. So this is the 1 BNB price, and they're currently working. There will be a lot of more things that they actually have to add, but you can take a look at the pair right here, what the amount is, what the current price is, and what the limit price is, and what type it is, whether it is a sell or a buy. So when it gets completely developed, it'll be much easier and much more elaborative to use this. But this is basically the entire information on how this whole thing actually works. Now talking about the token, all the features about it. APY generated on the limit order assets is given to the user in the form of Octane tokens. Pay trading fees. Users can get up to a 50% discount while paying trading fees using the Octane token. So basically the Octane token is what's empowering this whole project. And then executor rewards. Trading fees paid by the user are given to the network of executors in form of Octane tokens for executing the limit order. And then you also get governance, which is a part of the Octane protocol. And if you take a look at the rewards and fee section in trading fees, it says that if trading fee is charged based on network conditions and all that, but if you use the Octane token to pay that, you get 50% discount on the trading fees. And then there's more information about these things, which I'm not going to get into it right now. Now, if you take a look at their roadmap, currently this is where that's almost done, because this happened in September, the quarter 3 of 2021. The token sale was done. So then there's staking, plan to add staking to incentivize liquidity providers, and then beta launch beta version of the mainnet from the learnings of testnet. So they had a testnet for the platform, and now they're going to this is where we actually had the beta has been actually launched. Then in quarter 4 there will be the mainnet launch. So after the testnet, all the things that they've actually learned and improved, they're going to have a proper launch, the mainnet launch. Combine all learnings from testnet and beta, update any known issues and go mainnet. And then they're going to have their audit of their smart contract. And then in 2022, they're going to make it multi-chain. So they're going to launch it on Ethereum, L2, and other blockchains to fuel limit orders there. And then they're going to have more partnerships, a partner with centralized exchanges for added liquidity in DeFi, and then DEO set up plan to structure and set up Octane DEO to take protocol decisions. So with all that covered in a nutshell, you can see that the project is really amazing, and the feature and the service that it actually provides is really amazing, and it's going to help you guys a lot. It's a trustworthy project. You guys can really make a good profit through the mechanisms that they actually have, and through through their staking and all this stuff too. So with all that said, I think this is an amazing project. Disclaimer: trading digital assets involves significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not. If there's something you don't know, please don't hesitate to ask me. So guys, I'm really happy to introduce you guys to this wonderful project. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video shortly. So stay tuned.